I have been representing clients with DWIs for years. Some people come to me with their first DWI, some with their second or their third. I want to talk to you about why it is so important to expunge your first DWI arrest. What that means is clear your record as if it never happened, why it's important for you, when you can do it, and how this will help you in your future. First of all, one of the really good reasons to consider doing this is because it clears your criminal history. You might think you don't have a criminal history from that first DWI back when you were 18 years old or back in the 80s, but you do. Even if your lawyer told you that this would not be on your record, that's false. It actually is on your record. Your DWI is on your record even if you took a probation known as an SIS, that suspended imposition of sentence. Lawyers notoriously tell their clients it's not on the record. I've even had a judge tell one of my clients it won't be on his record. And I had to take my client in the hallway and say, that's not right, don't listen to the judge. It is on your record. So getting your criminal history cleared so that you don't have a prior DWI on your record is so important. The second reason I want you to know that it is so smart to expunge your first DWI in your whole life is because I can also help you clear your driving record. That first DWI, if you blew above a .08 or you had a refusal for refusing to blow or provide a blood sample, that is on your driving record. It may have caused you a 90-day suspension or a 1-year revocation of your license at the time. I can get that off your driving record. And that will help you with getting a job where you might need to be driving, or it can help you keep your insurance premiums lowered. So it's very important to consider getting rid of that first DWI because it cleans not just your criminal history, but also your driving history. And the third thing that I want you to know that makes it so important is I have clients tell me all the time, I am never going to get arrested for a DWI again. And guess what? They do. It happens. And if it happens, at least have taken advantage of the opportunity to get rid of the first one as if it never happened. Because what happens if you don't is that that second one can cause you to get in more trouble than the first one. And that third one, if you happen to get a third in your life, that third one is a felony. And guess what happens? In some courts in Missouri, it's mandatory jail time. By statute, it could force a judge to put you in jail and make you do an enormous amount of community service. In addition, the worst is that it makes you a convicted felon. And in Missouri, that means no guns. You lose your rights. So do not let yourself get a third DWI. And certainly if you have a first and you haven't yet gotten your second, take advantage of our law in Missouri and let's wipe that first one clean. So after all of that, what I want you to know is that you may qualify for an expungement of that first DWI where I can clean up your driving record and clean up your criminal history. If it's been 10 years since that first DWI and you haven't gotten another DWI, most likely you qualify. Give us a call or go on our website and book an appointment, make an appointment button on the website and then the expungement tab. Book that appointment and let's see if you're eligible to get rid of that first DWI.